Welcome in, Fate Weavers. Welcome back to my channel, Fate and Flame. My name is Kat. Today we're going to be doing a reading all about why you've been seeing spiders. Now, if there's any kind of animal that keeps showing up in your life, you dream of that animal, you see them over and over again, or they start showing up in unusual ways, unusual places, things like that, that's usually a message that that animal is trying to bring to you. There's something with that animal that needs to be brought into your awareness, and that is one of the ways in which spirit might communicate with us. So that's what we're going to get into today. We are talking specifically about spiders. Keep in mind, of course, that this is going to be a general reading. It's a collective reading. So take whatever resonates and leave what doesn't at the door, okay? And we're just going to get right into it. Let's see. We're going to start with this deck. All right, Great Divine. Tell me, why have the spider spirits shown up for the collective? What is the message here? What are the messages here? What are the messages here? We have number 21. We have key. February 1st could be significant. 2021 could be significant. If you haven't watched my autumn equinox read, do give that a view, because that reading talks specifically about how you are the key and how all of the answers that you seek are really within you, and using your own intuition to obtain what you seek. Tell me more about the key. Spider spirits, tell us more. We have pipe here. Number 55. Something about smoke. Maybe smoking change. Tell me more about this. Why have they been seeing spiders? Why are spiders showing up for the collective at this time? We have broom, so cleansing here, number 39. We have May 5th as well, and March 9th here on the table. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about this. That one almost flipped, almost. Okay, we've got Saturn. All right, well, there it is. May 8th on the table, number 58, Saturn. So, Saturn is a planet that is about discipline. If you've heard of the astrological event known as a Saturn's return, or you've gone through your Saturn's return, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But Saturn relates to the Emperor card in the tarot deck. It is very much about structure, discipline, and kind of dismantling things that get in the way of what you're meant for, what your destiny is, what you incarnated into this life to pursue and to accomplish. It's about lessons, basically. Saturn is known as the father of the cosmos. And he can be a strict disciplinarian, that's for sure. Tell me more about this. Saturn, broom, key, pipe here. Somebody's grandfather smokes a pipe. We've got number 25. We've got stick. Sticky situation, perhaps. Let's go a little bit further. We're going to use the Halloween Oracle deck. Tell me more about this. There's a key here. There's a key. Tell me more. Tell us more about this. Tell us more about this. Let's clarify. Clarify these cards on the table. Thank you. What's going on? We've got Jack-o'-lantern protection. Okay, so there's something about your protection here that the spider spirits are bringing into your awareness. And when I say spider spirits, I'm talking about the spiders that are showing up, the divine message of a spider showing up in your life, in your dreams, however this is manifesting for you. So this has to do with protection. You know, and when we, as a collective here, so many of us are afraid of spiders and want to be protected from them, but really they're the ones that should need protection from us because we're so much bigger than they are. Most spiders are harmless to humans. Let's see, we have Lady de los Muertos, acceptance and equality. All right, so feminine energy coming out here on the table. Protection of the divine feminine, protection of the femininity within you, goddess energy out on the table as well. You may work with goddess energy, or you're being called to do that, or to connect with that femininity within yourself. We all have that regardless of gender. Spider goddesses, or goddesses that can be associated with spider energy, that would include Hecate, that would include the Fates, that would include Neith from the Egyptian pantheon as well. Grandmother spider, her I'm not as familiar with as the others, but definitely Fate Weaver energy with spiders. I feel like there's something hidden here. Let's go further. What is hidden here? What is hidden? Tell us more. There's an aspect of yourself that is hidden. There's a hidden power here. We have mouse, we have advantage. Okay, so the protection here, you have an advantage. Tell me about what this protection is regarding. What is this protection regarding? Protection here, feminine energies. Tell me more about the protection. We've got 5 of Cups. There's been a loss. Tell me more about this. There's been a loss, but there's 2 more cups. Only 3 have spilled. Tell us more. We've got 4 of Wands. Okay, so this has to do with your stability. If you've been seeing spiders in your home, this could be a very specific message that this is protection for your home, or you need to do some protection, some warding for your home, as well as some cleansing. We've got Broom here. So on that note, specifically, if you have been kind of having some bad luck or some nightmares, if someone, this is very specific, if someone has been smoking in your space and it's been bothering you, you're being told to cleanse your space, because the emotional reaction and just kind of the act of it, of the smoking, brought a feeling of disrespect to your space. You're being asked to sweep your floors. Tell us more about this. Tell us more. What's the story, Morning Glory? All right, we've got 5 of Pentacles. Okay, I see. Protection of resources here. And then we have 2 of Cups here. So protection of resources, protection of family and a relationship here. We actually have, interestingly, we've got cat here. We've got 2 crows right here in 4 of Wands, and then we've got the same looking 2 crows. See how their little beaks are touching in the 2 of Cups. So there's something about a union here. If you live alone, this could be union within self. You also might be a Gemini or have Gemini energy somewhere in your chart. Okay, let's go a little bit deeper. What are the spider spirits showing up for more specifically? More specifically here. They can help you with protection. Working with this energy can help you with protection. protection of home and cleansing of home. All right, we have here transgression, flaws, contradiction, mistake. Give me one more card. Let's get some more energy on the table here. Tell me more about this situation. Tell me more about the situation. We've got hunter, aggressor, tracker, provider. Okay. So specifically, I am again getting the energy of protection here. There's been some kind of pursuit, perhaps a boundary violation in some kind of way. And I am getting specifically, for a lot of you, this has to do with your home. I'm feeling home and hearth here with this little mouse. Doing some protection and warding of the home. Saturn showing up, I can't ignore that. This is about boundaries as well, and warding your house. Tell me about this transgression and the hunter. Let's see. Transgression and the hunter here. We're going to shuffle. Clarify transgression. Clarify transgression. Clarify transgression. A couple things are flipped. These are already flipped from the last reading. Okay. How do I say that? All right, so something about a breakup here. If you have gone through a breakup or there was some kind of disloyalty in a relationship and you lived with this person, then there needs to be a cleansing of your home because there's still some bones. Do you see this bone here? This skull, there's still some kind of bones lying around, and it's not that you have to get rid of everything that is associated with that person that you aren't with anymore. It's that the energy needs to be cleansed so that some new things can flow in. Because especially if you're having boundary issues with that person, okay? We have hunter, aggressor, tracker, provider. Yeah, and I'm getting that it's almost like somebody feels like you owe them something and you don't owe anyone anything, just to be clear. Especially if it's a relationship, you don't really owe anyone your time, you don't owe them a reply. No is a complete sentence. I believe I've said that on this channel before. That's if this is related to a relationship situation. All right, tell me more about this. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about this. I am getting specifically for some of you, there was a transgression in a relationship. You would know about this already though, especially if there's been a breakup. There's also sort of a need here to break up some of this aggressive energy because there is aggressive energy out here on the deck. The table. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about this. Tell us more about this. All right, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, we've got the 8 of Wands, and we've got the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so, all right, so fate is turning here. Wheel of Fortune speaks to fate, like the Wheel of Fate, and spiders are the fate weavers. If you're here, you're a fate weaver. I call my channel Fate and Flame for a reason. It's about weaving fate, using divination to weave fate in your favor for the highest good of all, okay? Now we have 8 of Wands, so this is fast-moving energy. So fate is changing pretty rapidly. There's some new things coming into the picture. There's changes. We have Three of Pentacles. You've been working hard at something, and that something is precious. And so there's a need here to clear the energy that of this sort of transgression, of this aggressive energy that's here. Do some clearing, and then do some protection as well. What else would you like to say to the collective about this energy here? What else would you like to say about this energy? And I'm feeling like some of you asking me specifically about protection. So look up what warding is and like how to ward your home. There's different books. You can use smoke cleansing. You can use sage to both cleanse your home and protect your home. You can use rosemary. You can use mugwort. Those are the three that I would use personally. You can also use Palo Santo. Palo Santo is more about, there's some cleansing and protection within it, but it's also very grounding and sort of like, it helps you create a sacred space. So if you do a big cleansing, you can also use Palo Santo to ground in some protective energies and some sacred energy into your home. You can use essential oils, you can use sprays. I do sell a black salt that is very good for warding and protection, as well as the Florida water, which is really good for cleansing. Black salt can also be used for cleansing. The one that I make is more for boundaries. It does cleanse some, but it is really good for boundaries and warding. Okay, let's go further. What else would you like the collective to know about this? What other messages here? We've got the Empress. Okay, creation. So there's a whole lot of manifestation energy coming forward for you. We're about at the autumn equinox right now, although this is a timeless reading. And so this is telling me that there's some abundant harvest energy coming in for you. And so this clearing will help you disconnect with the past remnants of whatever this transgression, aggressive energy is, and secure in the harvest that you're going to reap and the good things that you're manifesting in your life. Again, goddess energy with this Empress card. Fertility and abundance. This could literally be a pregnancy if that resonates for you. It could just be something that you've been trying to grow and build and manifest, something that is very sacred and precious to you. Tell us more about this. What else from the spider spirits? All right, we've got the Hanged Man. We've got Queen of Swords. Okay, let's clarify those. Let's clarify those. Clarify the Hanged Man. Hanged Man, clarify the Hanged Man. Okay, we have, for some of you, it has to do with your children, specifically here. So again, pregnancy or the kids that you already have. It could, again, just be something that is very precious to you. Could be fur babies as well. Could be your inner child. Tell me more about Hanged Man, your child and children. Hanged Man, child, children. Tell us more. We have patience here. All right, so this is something you've been very patient with, been waiting on, and your patience is paying off. Your patience is paying off. There's good things, there's abundant things coming into being. Your patience is paying off and it's being rewarded. I'm also getting sacrifice with this card, Hanged Man and sacrifice, something you've been very patient with. Tell me about Queen of Swords here. You might be kind of an unconventional feminine energy. That won't be for all of you. Tell me more about Queen of Swords. Yeah, we have Waning Moon. Some of you need to cut cords. Definitely check out that autumn equinox reading if you haven't yet, because there's been some messages about cutting cords in that reading as well. It's time for you to be the sovereign of your life. You get to decide who stays, who goes, what energy stays, and what energy goes. Spiders are very much homebodies. They stay in their web, a lot of them, all of the time. And they weave their own web. Their web is where, they attract food, they transmute the food that they eat. They eat a lot of poisonous, icky things that nobody else wants to deal with, and they use that energy to weave their web, expand it to have children, or to grow for fertile things, so to speak. And I feel like there's something hatching for you. Let's talk about that. What is hatching for the collective? What is hatching here for the collective? Something gestating. What is hatching here for the collective? What is hatching here worthy of this protection? What is hatching here? All right. We've got redemption. All right. So you're getting a new chance at something. You're getting a new chance. We have absolution, forgiveness, and penance. Something is being released. Something is being released so this something new can be born. And then we have resurrection, number 44. You may have been seeing 444. We have Samhain, autumn, Halloween energy in this card. There are 4 black cats. Reprise, recovery, and comeback. All right, so you're making a comeback. Maybe you're having a glow up. Maybe you're doing something completely new with yourself, with your life. It's nevertheless, the energy overall is there's a new chapter hatching for you. And there's a lot of abundance here. There's a lot of really good manifestation here. So I want to get a little bit further into the spiders, because they want you to start using this manifestation energy to weave a web of protection for you and your little nest that you're creating. However this resonates for you, whether it's home or work or in your relationships, okay? It's going to be different for each one of you. So, tell us more, spider spirits, about the web of protection that the collective is being guided to weave, what they're being guided to weave, why you're showing up for the collective. Tell us more. Tell us more about this. I'm going to keep going. All right. We have 3 cards. We have 3 cards. All right, we've got the 2 of Cups again. All right, so this is definitely relating to relationships in some kind of way. Could be business relationships, could be, I'm feeling more personal relationships, so romantic, friendship, something like that. Coming back into union, we've got Queen of Swords again. So you're a truth teller. You're a truth teller. You make big moves, and sometimes people are puzzled by that. You're being encouraged to make the moves anyway and to keep speaking your truth anyway. We've got 5 of Pentacles that came up reversed, and so where there was once barrenness and lack, there's a lot of creation here. But there was barrenness before. There was lack before, and so this is something that needs to be cleared from your energy for this new abundance to flow into your life, especially if you're watching this in autumn, okay? All right. Let's pull some closing messages here. You're building a lot of good, beautiful things, and those good, beautiful things are definitely worthy of your protection and of being protected. Keep speaking your truth, keep doing your thing. You will be rewarded for it. You will be rewarded for it. Not everybody wants your success, but you're very powerful, and you can guarantee your own success. You don't need anybody's permission to be successful, honey, okay? Gnome custodianship. So if you're still kind of puzzled about how to ward your space, wherever this is. You are being guided to work with the energy of nature. So whatever nature that you have around your home, your work, wherever you are feeling this protection, wherever the spiders are showing up, okay? So that'll be different for each of you. Work with the energy of nature, work with trees, and ask the nature spirits, the trees, to protect your space. Trees are guardian spirits, okay? So if that's something you feel called to do, then connect with the trees, bring them water, sit with them, meditate with them. They're guardians, and they have a grounding energy with the roots, and that will help root down this protective energy around your new space. And I'm getting a message for somebody very specific. You've recently moved into a new place. You may have gone through a breakup or something like that. I feel like it's quiet, and it's kind of, there's some unknown energy here. So the message for you is there's some trees outside your apartment. I'm seeing an oak tree. I'm seeing a couple different kinds of trees, but work with these trees and sit with them, connect to them. They will help guard your space and root down this abundance and prosperity that's on the table, that's coming in for the collective right now and for you, okay? What else would you like the collective to know? Closing messages from the spider spirits. You needn't fear the spiders. You needn't fear them. They're here to share wisdom with you. Tell us more. We have creativity, frog. Yes, so as a fate weaver yourself and tuning in to this spider energy, being open to the messages that these wise animals give us, it'll help you create the space that you want, the life that you want. There's a lot of creative energy on this table. Maybe you're starting a new business. Maybe you're starting a family. Maybe you're a writer. Some of you are writers. Closing messages here from spider spirits. Your abundance is protected. We have wolf communication here. Beautiful. Yes. There's something about your creative voice, using your creative voice and letting your own uniqueness shine, especially if you're an introvert, kind of a lone wolf. The internet is a big place, and I get it. I'm an introvert too, but if you feel called to do something, then do it. Let your creativity shine. Let what makes you unique shine, because you have some precious gifts here. Some precious gifts that want to come into being and manifest in different ways for you. Tell us more. Closing messages. We've got moth here. Caution. What I'm feeling with this is a rebirth. I'm feeling a light being ignited. You're going to be guided where to go and where you need to use caution and where you can let your guard down. And the key here is having an awareness and being open to the divine messages that come in. Trust your intuition, trust yourself, because your intuition will not lead you astray. Your intuition only leads you astray if you confuse it with fear. If you confuse it with fear, then it's really fear leading you astray. You're going to know which direction to go. Be open to the wisdom of the spider spirits. Do not fear the spiders. Tell us more. Tell us more. Right? And then we have here, we have wasp. We have revenge. All right, well, we need to go a little bit deeper into that. We need to go a little bit deeper into that before we close. We're going to use this deck here. We're going to use this deck here. Tell us about revenge. Clarify revenge and caution. Clarify revenge. Clarify revenge. All right. Okay. All right, so something that has to do with a stingy, vengeful situation that you've encountered is closing out. There's a cycle completing with this energy. Look at this card, okay? What vibes do you get from that? It's going to be different for each of you, but what I'm getting with this is, there's like, it says wasp. I'm getting yellow jacket energy with this. There's something about nettles here as well. Swampy, murky, vengeful, stingy type of energy here. And this is, again, this is something that you've already encountered. This cycle that you've been going through with this and needing to be cautious or feeling like you need to seek things cautiously and go after your dreams cautiously. The message is pretty clear. These cycles are completing. We've got full moon here, so it's going to be closing out pretty soon. We just had a full moon, so it might be within one moon cycle. If it's not within the next moon cycle, there's a cycle with this vengeful energy closing this year. Okay, so work with spider energy, because these cycles are closing. You're weaving an entirely new web for yourself that's going to be really abundant and really beautiful. And I feel like we need just one more card to close. Okay, so let's see. For real now, we're going to close the reading. Closing messages for the collective who've been getting spider spirit messages. Closing messages. Closing. All right. Yeah, y'all got to watch the autumn equinox read, okay? You got to, because this came up there. We have apple, risk, and reward. You're going to be rewarded for your hard work. You're going to know which risks pay off and which ones to be more cautious with. The spider spirit energy. Spiders are incredibly intuitive. They know how to move. First of all, they have 8 eyes. That's very symbolic for intuition and for psychic vision. They're also very sensitive to vibration and frequency. If something is in their web, they know it immediately. They know it by the vibrations. They feel it. You could be very sensitive to energy. Or this could be a gift that's being awakened within you at this time, or a gift that you're being called to work with, to know who and what is safe for your web, to know if something is encroaching on your boundaries or has the intention to encroach on your boundaries with this kind of energy. Pay attention to the vibes, because there's good things coming in for you. There's beautiful things coming in for you, so trust yourself. Trust yourself. All right, my beauties, thank you so much for watching this reading. I hope that this was helpful for you, and I will see you all next time, okay? Bye.